been after me. Your favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up. Bring my fam up, the mentality. These niggas be faking, the mentality. These niggas be hating, the mentality.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL back with another Mobile Legends video, and we're going to be talking about Fasha in this video. And if you don't know who that is, this is the new mage hero. Now, you all really have been asking me a lot for tips and tricks videos, so that's what we're doing here. That's kind of where I started on YouTube. I don't know how many of you all were actually here. Well, not just in this community. Like, I started on tips and tricks in Call of Duty. Then I came over here and I started here with tips and tricks as well, because that's kind of where I've always been comfortable, just really breaking down things and explaining things. So yeah, a lot of you all like that, and make sure you drop a thumbs up if you want to see more tips and tricks type of content from me. But yeah, I definitely want to hear your opinions right now on what do you think of the new Hero Fasha so far. Do you like her? Do you think that you're going to use her a lot? Because I think that she's a really good hero. I think that she's probably one of the best mages in the game. One of the best. I'm not going to come out and say that she's just hands down the best mage. I think Cyclops will probably destroy her. There's a few mages, like Kagura would definitely destroy her. Yeah, it's some mages that just will completely obliterate her. But she is definitely not to be taken lightly. And I think that actually she's a similar mage to Kagura in that she's a type of mage that's more of an assassin type of mage, if you ask me, and not an assassin in the regular sense, like kind of like a sniper. Like, honestly, I think her and Leslie, like Leslie, we got trolled, they didn't release Leslie, but I think that she's similar to a sniper because she can literally hide in a base somewhere. She can hide somewhere in the jungle and just spam her ultimate and just destroy people who's in the lane. Like, she can literally protect her lane without being near the lane. And that's amazing. I think that's one of the reasons she's such a valuable hero, is because she doesn't have to get herself into the danger whatsoever. Like, if there's no teamwork from your team, completely fine. You can go hide in the jungle, hide in some bushes, and you'll still be out of danger. And I think that that's very huge for a hero, because a lot of the times we struggle because we lack teamwork in games. Obviously, Mobile Legends is a team-based game, and there's not a lot of teamwork that goes on. So this is a hero that actually works when you have a team comp that actually makes sense, where you have tanks and you have them on the front line, you have tanks and fighters on the front line, and you have the mages and ADC and stuff on the back line. This actually, she's good in that scenario, and she's also good just solo when just hiding in a bush somewhere and attacking, watching whatever lane she needs to watch, roaming around. Like, literally, she can be valuable without ever stepping foot in a lane. She can literally just go in the jungle the entire time, and she can watch multiple lanes. She go from one bush and watch one lane, then go to another bush in the jungle and watch the other lane. She never has to step foot outside of the jungle, and I think that that's something that you really have to focus on when you're trying to master this hero. You got to take that into consideration. So one of the things that I'd say is, on this hero, you don't even really need something like boots. Now, as you'll see when I drop my build video, I use boots just for the penetration's sake, but also I wouldn't be mad if you take the boots off and put on another item for damage. So basically the way it is, her cooldown, like the cooldown on her skills are just so fast. They're so fast. This hero, she barely runs out of mana. It's just so many great things about this hero. Like, she don't run out of mana. The cooldown is quick. So basically, what do you need to build on her? She has her first ability that allows her to move really fast and makes her basically mobile, and she can get away from people, she can escape. You don't really need to build much on her. The only thing you really need from her is for her to be able to deal damage. So luckily with this hero, we can actually just build a bunch of items to make her deal a bunch of damage, and just, it's all about positioning from that point on. And that's what I think is actually very, very crucial when it comes to using this hero. You have to take the time to learn the range of her abilities, the range of her ultimate, and really practice aiming it and targeting it. Now, I don't know how difficult it's going to be to aim and target the ultimate. I was playing on the advanced server, obviously, so it's not easy to aim on this server whatsoever because it's lagging so much. We have 280 pings when we're recording the gameplays and stuff like that, as you'll see in the background of this gameplay, because I can't get a gameplay without 280 pings. So yeah, you're probably going to be seeing that type of ping right now, but I don't know how difficult it's going to be to control this. It might be a lot easier to do it when it's on the regular servers with no lag, and that would be pretty cool. I think this is going to be a hero that's definitely all about positioning. You're going to want to stay out of range of anybody that can kill you, because she is pretty squishy. I feel like she's more squishy than a lot of the other mages as well. I feel like she's probably one of the most squishy heroes in the game, actually. But I mean, she's still one of the most deadly as well, because she comes with a kit so good at basically not getting caught out and not getting killed, where if you get in a position where you getting surrounded or you getting killed by somebody, you probably deserve it. Honestly, you probably deserve it because you're out of position. So I think working on getting in a position, knowing what bushes to go in, what parts of the map you need to be in, and how you can most benefit your team and bring your team the most value, I think that's very important. Really, a lot of heroes in Mobile Legends just comes down to positioning, y'all. And that's so huge. Like, a lot of people ask me how I play the certain heroes that I play when you all see me do certain things. It really comes down to positioning. Like, I'm really good at positioning when I'm actually trying hard and focusing. And that's really what you want to focus in on the key on, because you can afford to make mistakes when you're well, first off, if you understand positioning and you're really good at it, you're not going to make many mistakes, but you can afford to. If you're in a good position, it's okay to make some mistakes. It's okay. But if you're in a bad position and you're making mistakes, that's when you get taken out, and that's when you really become a detriment to your team. So instead of bringing your team down, definitely focusing on positioning. Another thing that I'd probably say is practice aiming her ultimate. Practice aiming her ultimate, and practice doing some combos. So for instance, there's little things that you can do, like hit somebody with the ultimate, and then they'll try to run away. Then you can go use your first ability, fly after them, use your second ability, finish them off, and stuff like that. Just simple stuff like that. It's no like real super fancy combos like a hero like Kagura or anything like that, but it's still a combo deadly enough to freaking destroy people. So I think that's really cool. You can chase people down. And that's another one. This is another huge thing. You can chase people down and you can run away with this hero. So decision making is another huge thing, because you have to know when to make the decision to just let somebody go, when not to chase them down, and when it's okay to chase them down. Like for instance, if you're going against somebody and you destroyed them and they're running away, they're like one shot or something, and you see that everyone else on the enemy team, you see on the mini map that they're like preoccupied and fighting someone else or something, then it's okay to chase down that person, because you know that they don't want to be able to come down and sneak up on you and kill you. But if there's players missing, you don't know where people are, you know that they didn't die not too long ago. Like some people, sometimes they're in the base. You have to, and that's what you have to pay attention to as well. When other people on the enemy team die, you have to know when they died, and you have to realize when they spawn back up, because then that allows you to know, okay, if they spawned up 5 seconds ago, in 5 seconds they could potentially be here, here, and here on the map. You know, you have some type of idea where they could possibly be if they spawned up 5 seconds and then they just walked in any direction. You have a general clue where they could possibly be, and I think that's kind of a advanced type of technique, but it's definitely something that you want to try to adopt, and something that you want to start thinking about as well, because it's a very, very huge thing. Honestly, if you really think about it, it's a huge thing being able to really have mini-map awareness. And this is even another tip: mini-map awareness. It's a huge thing being able to have mini-map awareness to the point where you know when someone spawns up, you know how long it should take that character to get to a certain location. And obviously there's going to be other variables, like with this new emblem system, some heroes will be able to put on different type of movement speed, and they'll be faster than other heroes, and some heroes can have on boots and stuff like that. So honestly, you have to just really study the game. Take the time to study the game and see how fast is it possible for how fast can someone actually go, how physically capable of going just super fast is somebody. Like Fanny, she can get somewhere super quick. Like, it's very hard to play tactical against a Fanny. The only thing you can really do against a Fanny, certain heroes anyway, the only thing you can do against a Fanny is just play the tower, just hide by the tower. But if it's not a Fanny, then everyone moves at a pretty solid and steady pace, so you can basically do what you got to do to know when they're coming, where they're coming from, and kind of be ready for them. But that's pretty much it. Honestly, that's the biggest tips I have for you all. It's all about positioning, mini map awareness, and trying to learn the timings from when people go down, trying to focus on where people are on the map, knowing when to have the smart decision making and go after somebody, when not to go after somebody. All of those things, those are just general things basically for that's something that's important for all heroes, to be completely honest with you. Positioning in some way, shape, or form is heavily important for all heroes, but this hero in this instance, you shouldn't be stepping up, you shouldn't be putting yourself in danger, you should stay back, because Like, you're probably the most squishy hero in Mobile Legends if you're using this hero, so you don't want to take damage. And when it comes down to the item you use, I wouldn't use Flicker. You can get out of danger. I'd use something more valuable. I don't know if even Retribution works, because you can use your ultimate so frequently. You can just use your ultimate to farm, so that frees up your spell or whatever, so you can buy something else, so you can use something else. So that could be health, that could be some, I don't know, that could be something that you find beneficial. What positions do you find yourself in? Maybe you need Purify or something. Maybe you might make some mistakes, so you need Purify, then you use Purify, turn into the bird, and dip out. You never know. So yeah, it all comes down to your strategy, how you want to play the game. But honestly, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know what you all think about this, and also if you have any questions, concerns, or anything. If you want to know some tips and tricks about another hero, let me know that down in the comment section as well. I love doing these videos, so hopefully you all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts about the hero, about my opinion on playing the hero, and all that in the comment section down below. Drop that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on them notifications, because YouTube be tripping sometimes. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
Life gets so much better than it is right now. We going so high up, we never will fall down. Told him I'ma make it. Where I'm from is dangerous. Niggas get they all just to make it out. Gotta do it for my family. These haters wanna see the end of me, but really I'm who they pretend to be. I gotta make it for my family.